Hey everyone, welcome to Click and Cash. Have you ever felt like you're working so hard but your money just seems to disappear? You're not alone. So many people struggle to manage their finances, and it's not because they're bad with money, it's because they haven't discovered the power of budgeting. Budgeting isn't about depriving yourself, it's about taking control of your money so you can achieve your dreams. Whether it's buying your dream home, traveling the world, or just having peace of mind knowing you're financially secure. In this video, I'm going to break down budgeting into simple, actionable steps that anyone can follow. So let's dive in. Before we begin, do subscribe, like, and share. What exactly is a budget? Simply put, it's a plan for your money. It's about deciding where you want your money to go each month instead of letting it slip through your fingers. Think of it like a roadmap for your financial goals. Imagine driving to a destination you've always dreamed of, but you have no map and no idea which roads to take. You might eventually get there, but it's going to take a lot longer, and you'll probably waste a lot of time and gas along the way. A budget helps you track your income, understand where your money is going, and make conscious decisions about how to spend and save. It's about taking control of your finances instead of letting them control you. The first step to building a solid budget is to know exactly how much money you have coming in each month. This means taking into account all sources of income, not just your salary. List out everything: your regular paycheck, any side hustles, income from investments, even that birthday check from your grandma. Focus on your consistent, predictable income. Your budget should be built on a solid foundation of income you can rely on month after month. Once you have a clear picture of your total reliable income, you're ready to move on to the next step. Now comes the part that most people dread: tracking your expenses. The goal here is to get a crystal clear understanding of where your money is actually going each month. You can use budgeting apps like Mint or YNAB, which connect to your bank accounts and automatically categorize your transactions. Or, you can go old school and use a spreadsheet or even just a notebook to jot down your spending. The key is to be thorough and track everything for at least a month, ideally 2 or 3. This means every coffee, every online purchase, every bill payment, everything. As you track your spending, start categorizing your expenses into fixed and variable. Identifying your variable expenses is where you'll find the most opportunity to adjust your spending habits and free up more cash. Now that you have a handle on your income and expenses, it's time to get crystal clear on your financial goals. What do you want to achieve with your money? Pay off that nagging credit card debt? Save up for a down payment on a house? Start investing for retirement? Write them down and make them as specific and measurable as possible. Instead of saying, "I want to save more money," set a specific target, like, "I want to save $5,000 for an emergency fund within the next 6 months." Having clear, defined goals will not only give you something concrete to work towards, but it will also help you stay motivated and focused on your budgeting journey. Now it's time to choose a budgeting method that aligns with your personality and financial goals. There are a few popular methods out there, each with its own pros and cons. One popular option is the 50/30/20 rule. This method suggests allocating 50% of your after-tax income to your needs, 30% to your wants, and 20% to your savings and debt repayment. Another option is the envelope system, which involves physically dividing your cash into different envelopes labeled with specific spending categories. This method is great for people who tend to overspend on discretionary items, as it provides a visual reminder of how much money you have left to spend in each category. Finally, there's the zero-based budget, where you assign every dollar of your income a specific purpose. Experiment with different methods and find the one that works best for you. Before you even think about tackling debt or investing, you need to prioritize building an emergency fund. This is your financial safety net, money that's set aside specifically for unexpected expenses like a medical bill, car repair, or job loss. Start by aiming for at least $1,000 in your emergency fund, and then gradually work your way up to having 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved. A high-yield savings account is a great option, as it will earn you a bit of interest while still keeping your money easily accessible. Now it's time to tackle those debts. There are 2 main strategies for paying off debt: the debt snowball method and the debt avalanche method. The debt snowball method involves paying off your smallest debts first, regardless of interest rates. This method is great for building momentum and motivation, as you get to celebrate those quick wins early on. The debt avalanche method, on the other hand, focuses on paying off your highest interest debts first. This method will save you the most money on interest payments in the long run. Choose the method that resonates most with you and stick with it. One of the best things you can do for your finances is to automate your savings and bill payments. This takes the human element out of the equation and ensures that you're consistently saving and paying your bills on time. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month. You can even automate your investments by setting up recurring contributions to your retirement accounts or brokerage account. Automating your bill payments will help you avoid late fees and penalties, and it will also free up mental bandwidth. Budgeting isn't a set-it-and-forget-it kind of thing. It's an ongoing process that requires regular review and adjustment. At least once a month, take some time to review your budget and see how you're doing. Are you sticking to your spending limits? Are you making progress towards your savings goals? Do you need to adjust any categories based on changes in your income or expenses? Life is constantly changing, and your budget should be flexible enough to change with it. Now, let's talk about some common budgeting pitfalls to avoid. One of the biggest mistakes people make is being overly optimistic about their ability to cut expenses or increase their income. While it's great to be ambitious, it's important to be realistic about what you can achieve. Start with small, sustainable changes and gradually work your way up. Another common pitfall is being too restrictive with your budget. If you deprive yourself of all joy and spontaneity, you're more likely to burn out and give up on budgeting altogether. Remember to factor in some fun money into your budget so you can enjoy life without feeling guilty. Luckily, there are tons of amazing tools and resources available to help you on your budgeting journey. There are budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Pocket Guard, which can automate your tracking, categorize your expenses, and even help you set financial goals. If you prefer a more hands-on approach, you can find free budget templates online from Google Sheets or Excel. And if you're looking for some inspiration and guidance, I highly recommend checking out books like The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey or Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin. There are plenty of resources available to help you simplify the process and make it work for you. Congratulations! You've made it to the end of this budgeting crash course. Remember, budgeting is a journey, not a destination. It's about making conscious choices with your money so you can achieve your financial goals and live a life of freedom and abundance. Don't get discouraged if you slip up along the way. Everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is to learn from them. Adjust your approach as needed, and keep moving forward. Start by choosing one budgeting method that resonates with you and commit to tracking your expenses for at least a month. I know it might seem overwhelming at first, but trust me, budgeting is one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. It's about taking control of your finances instead of letting them control you. Remember those dreams we talked about at the beginning, the dream home, the travel plans, the financial security? Those dreams are within your reach, but it all starts with taking that first step and creating a budget that works for you. So what are you waiting for? For more financial independence topics, please subscribe, comment, and share. Start budgeting today and unlock your full financial potential.